You won't be surprised to hear that with Bridge Over Troubled Water, trying to approximate the piano part on an acoustic guitar gives us a lot to handle. So I'm going to break this up into sections of the song, starting here with the introduction. We're capoed throughout the song at fret 3 to put it in the key of the original track. But Art Garfunkel, of course, has something of a unique voice. I would suggest for your version, experiment with the capo to put it in different positions and find where it suits your voice a bit better. Let's take this introduction bar by bar. Here's bar 1. Start with the C chord, but instead of the 5th string 3rd fret, put it on the 6th string 3rd fret for C over G. Play 6, 3, 2 and 1, and if you can, spread that chord. Just rolling it from the low to the high. Then 4, 3, 1. Now leave the ring finger in place, the middle finger moves to the 5th string 2nd fret for the outline of a G chord. We're going to start with 6 and 1 will be open, so technically the chord is G6. Then 5, little finger either before or now goes to the 2nd string 3rd fret, play 4 and 2, and then 3. The rhythm is pretty straightforward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we want an F chord, and really the only way to play this for most of this song, there's one exception that we'll hit later in this introduction. Most of the time you're going to want to play it either as a 3-finger F chord like this, on lying that finger down when we need the 1st string, but we don't here, and hooking that thumb over, which I know a lot of people hate to do. There's almost no other way to do this here. You can explore with the barred version of F and see how it works for you. But let's see what we get if we do it this way. 6, 4, 3 and 2, 4, 3, 4. Now this is why the bar is difficult here, because you now want to open the 2nd string to the open 2nd fret. Everything else stays in place. 6 and 2, 4. Now everything comes away except the middle finger, and the thumb comes up to the 6th string 2nd fret. If you prefer, you can put a finger there. That's outlining a sort of D over F sharp chord. And we want to play 6 and 3, and then 4, which should be open. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now A minor over G, but actually you don't need the whole of an A minor chord. Leave the middle finger where it is, have the index finger go to the 4th string 2nd fret. Can you see that's a partial A minor chord? And the G bass note is going to be obtained at the 6th string 3rd fret. Play 6, 4 and 3, 4, 3 open. That rings for a moment while you're moving to 5th string 1st fret and 4th string 2nd fret. Play just those two. And then the index finger comes away, leave the middle finger where it is, 5, 4 and 3. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now at bar 4 we reach an F chord where I do play this as a bar. 6, 4, 3, 2. Now this is the reason I play this as a bar, because I find it easier to get to this next chord, F minor 6. Bar stays in place. Little finger comes to the 2nd string, or ring finger would be fine too. 2nd string 3rd fret, no other fingers in place. 6, 3 and 2. And hold that as long as you can. At the last minute, when it's time to play the next note, have the bar come away. Play the open 4th string, open 1st string, and that's going to resolve at bar 5 to a C chord. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 is your bar 5 C chord. I'm going to play those 4 bars, the first 4 bars of the intro through again, and slowly. First beat of bar 5. At bar 5, we've just got a normal C chord. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and again, and then come down the bass. 4th string, open the 4th string, and then the 5th string should be at the 3rd fret. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Notice the syncopation there. Now come to F over C. It's like our 3-finger F chord, but you also want the 5th string 3rd fret. You don't need to worry about laying that finger down. Play 5, 4, 3, and 2, 4, 3, and 2, followed by 5. 1, 2, and. Let that ring as long as you can, but give yourself time to make this shape. It's a D chord shape, but up at the 5th and 6th frets from the capo, for this little lick. So out of this shape, pinch 3 and 1, 2, 3, and slide it down to the 2nd fret. Have the other fingers come away so they don't ring as you come down, and then you want the 4th string 3rd fret. Now what had happened there in the rhythm is from the F over C, we've gone 1, 2, and. Now that last note rings across 3, and the lick comes on and 4, E, and. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, E, and. Back to C again, same as we played at bar 5. With the one tiny difference, if you want it, then instead of just going 4th string 2nd fret to open to 5th string, you can hammer the initial 4th string note. Sort of replicates what the pianist is doing, not terribly important if you prefer not to do it. It's almost the same then as bar 5. 1, 2, and 4, and, with the hammer on taking the space of and, 4, and. The final bar of the introduction, back to F over C, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 4, 3, and 2, spread if you can. And then either play that again, or, if your fingers will do it for you, jump up an octave, which is what the piano does, to 8th fret from the capo on the 1st string, 10th frets on the 2nd and 3rd strings. And spread that chord so that you'd get 1, first one is not spread, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over that last chord you're singing When You're Weary is going to be the C chord that you can see beginning the verse at bar 9. So all we need to do now is play through the second half of that introduction slowly, and you should be able to put it back together. When you're